In this video, I'm going to show you a natural alternative to modern hair washing. Shampoo can be very damaging to your hair, and many styling products as well. They're completely made out of chemicals that a human would not find in nature in most regions of the world and naturally pick up and even think about putting in their hair. So in this video, I'm going to give you a full 2-week hair routine that's going to be both natural, healthy, and easy to do. Shampoo is probably one of the worst things you can put in your hair. It dries out your natural oils and it strips your scalp. It also causes your hair to be more greasy more frequently, and thus you will need to continually use more shampoo product. I quit shampoo. Here's what I use instead. So a quick summary would be, on a daily basis, you're just going to want to wash your hair with water. 1 to 3 times a week, you're going to want to use apple cider vinegar, rosemary oil mixtures in your hair. And once to twice a month, you're going to do an egg wash mixed with bentonite clay and raw honey. Now, if you're watching a video like this, you must already know at least to not shampoo every day. But if not, if you are going to continue to use shampoo, you should definitely not use shampoo every day. Use it once or twice every 3 to 4 days. So, what do I use instead of shampoo? I use a mixture that I created of apple cider vinegar, rosemary oil, and natural spring water. The reason I use apple cider vinegar is because apple cider vinegar allows your hair to have a reset in the pH produced by your scalp, and it will cause your hair to start to produce your natural oils naturally. The reason I use rosemary oil, apologize if you are from a different region and don't like how I pronounce oil, is because rosemary oil causes blood flow to your scalp, and this will allow your hair to both grow faster and healthier. I really don't like short hair. As you can see, I currently have short hair. Hopefully, as time goes on, you guys will see that my hair gets longer and you'll think of me as someone with healthy hair, because if your hair is getting longer, especially if it happens quickly, this means that you're both very fertile and you're using natural products that don't stunt your growth in any type of way. Now, unfortunately, for very superficial reasons, a few months ago, I buzzed all of my hair off. This is probably one of the worst decisions I think I've ever made in my life. I think I look really stupid with short hair. It definitely hurt my confidence. Your hair is honestly, in my mind, the same as any other body part, and when you cut it, it's like amputating a limb. It makes you feel sad. No one ever looks confident when they're getting their hair cut. And just think about nature, guys. Male lions have big manes. Females, who they completely dominate, do not. In human history, kings were allowed to have, and often did have, long flowing hair. You know, as you went down in class, the hair got shorter. The slaves had their heads shaved, while the noblemen could have kind of medium length hair, and the soldiers always had to have their hair somewhat short, kind of the length that my hair is right now. You want to be a king, you don't want to be the peasant, so grow your hair out. Now, the reason I use natural spring water is because I sell a product of this mixture of apple cider vinegar to promote hair health and balance, of rosemary oil to promote hair growth, and the natural spring water is just because it has natural minerals in it. It can't be bad for your hair, and additionally, I didn't want to use tap water or some other source that could contaminate the other 2 materials that I put into my hairspray. So if you want this hairspray pre-made for you, link below. If not, just use ChatGPT to figure out the best mixture for your hair type of those products. So while I was talking, I showed on screen how I wash it out. I just spray it into my scalp and wash it out. If you were just listening along, please rewind and look at the video. So since I have short hair and I don't like how it looks, I've had to find a way to texturize my hair. So after swimming I realized that my hair looked quite good due to salt water being in it. Now, salt's not great for your hair, so this is another thing I would only put into your hair once or twice a week. But it's definitely a lot better than using a lot of the products that you can get online, like Sun Bum, hair texturizing spray, surf spray, whatever. A lot of these products they sell leave a tint in your hair as well. There was one that I saw that was green. It looked like Listerine, and people were putting this in their hair, let alone that people even put Listerine in their mouth. So yeah, I get my sea salt spray from the ocean. I go get seawater from the North Atlantic Ocean that I live by, and I put it into a bottle. I take it out, I boil it for safety. This gives it a longer shelf life before it will start to smell. And then I store it and I spray it in my hair to texturize my hair. As my hair gets longer, I'll no longer need that, but I am currently selling that product below as well, just because I use it in my hair and it's convenient to sell. Cheap, easy profit. Yeah. If you don't have access to the ocean yourself and you really don't want to buy my product, what I would recommend, especially if you live inland, somewhere like Ohio or something, lame, but if you live inland somewhere like Ohio, maybe I would get Epsom salt and just some distilled water, natural spring water if you could, and I would mix that up and just spray it into your hair like with a spray bottle, and just maybe crunch your hair, because Epsom salt's a bit softer than sea salt would be in your hair, but I feel like if you crunch your hair like that, it will have a similar effect. Now, as I said, you're not going to want to wash your hair every day anyways. So what should you do daily? Well, as long as your hair is not sweaty or greasy, you should just take a shower and just run some water through your hair. Use a bristle brush, go in circles to get some dirt out of your hair and whatever else may be in there. Yeah, that's all you should do. Now, bi-weekly, to ensure that my hair is as clean as possible and healthy, what I'll do is I'll do an egg wash. So I'll mix the yolk out, and often I'll just eat it, and I'll put the egg whites into a cup or bowl. I'll mix this up with bentonite clay, and I'll add raw honey as a third ingredient to make the hair smell extra nice. Now, don't be discouraged. The egg white's not going to make your hair smell bad. Often the only reason your hair would smell bad due to egg whites being in your hair is if you used boiling hot water and somehow cooked the egg in your hair. Then your hair would smell like a cooked egg. If not, your hair will smell nice and fine. It will honestly smell fresh. And what you're going to do is you're going to mat this into your hair, slick your hair back, however you want to mat it into your hair. I usually just slick it back. And you're going to wait 10 to 15 minutes and then wash it out of your hair. Using a bristle brush as well, you're going to go in circles just to make sure it's all out of your hair. And so yeah, this is my hair routine, guys. Now I'm going to do a little bit of talking. Guys, if you disagree in any way, please leave comments below. I think this hair routine is the best hair routine. I've really thought it out and I've been using it for about 2 months. It motivated me to make this channel. I hope you guys can follow me not only over my hair growth, but also the other uses of this channel, which will be to make lifestyle videos similar to this one, as well as I plan to do POV kayaking trips. So that's not going to really start until next summer. I've been doing a lot of kayaking this summer. I really like it. I find it to be completely fun and interesting, and I think there's a niche that's missing on YouTube of POV kayaking. If you liked this video or you found it helpful, or you hated this video and you think I'm full of shit, please leave a comment down below. I promise you I'm not full of shit though. This is a working hair routine, and I think you guys will see that over time with my channel as my hair gets longer and healthier, and can use that as anecdotal evidence. Additionally, I'm going to show videos of my products here. Thanks, guys. Link in the description. Bye-bye.